Hey everybody, this is Almonda, this is Wurm Unilmited, this is the server Emerald Expanse, this is the wall of the house, the guest house. We are at the deed Hell's Pinnacle, Buddy's Orts. Nice, this is so nicely organized, and then I come in like a wrecking ball, kind of. We've been here a month and a half, getting close to 2 months maybe. I'm not sure with the time exactly. This is the house that I am building. I do not want to call it a stronghold. I want to give it a cool name. Hell's Pinnacle, Hell's Reach. We've got an alliance called is it not info? Is it? We're in the Hells Rand Hells P. The capital is Hell's Reach. I guess that's the name of it. Hells Rand Hells P. Not sure what that means. That's the alliance we're in. Means Liera's deed over there, and this deed over here is linked. We got things to talk about, I guess. I'm recording and posting a month at least from when I play, so just to spread out things so that people actually view the videos, because I obviously have lots and lots of followers. I don't, but I do have occasionally a nice, like, I got a nice somebody enjoyed my videos email notification on YouTube. Sorry about the audio. And so this is my house where I'm at. We temporarily have some ladders, but they are going to go away as soon as the second level gets built. Actually, probably as soon as the roof and the second level gets built. I may have to build more ladders just to get that last roof. I don't know. I didn't build the roof in my last house. Julia did, and that was in Liera. See, this is a little area for like storage. I'm not sure if I have enough skill to do the BSB bulk storage. What's B stand for? Bin, bulk storage bin. If you put 4 of them together, you can have a nice, or you can put crate racks in there. These are double height. You could do without coming out of your house. You could do ovens and all that stuff. This could be where we would have people living. I made a nice little wall partition here. You could put something obtrusive-ish here, or secretive, like maybe put the beds up right next to here. I'm going to do slate flooring. You have to do slabs for slate flooring, and I tried to get it started, and my skill was not high enough. I have a feeling it's a paving skill issue. Paving is one of the lower skills. Is it under P? Yes, under P for paving. One way to fix that is to build a road. We're not doing that yet. Our tower's getting close. Rotating in and out horses a little bit. Oh yes. Few things. Man, I had like a 1,000 agendas here. And I'm not doing this just for you. I'm doing this for a record for me. This is fun because I get to look back at my old videos, and even like a month ago, watching a video from a month ago, how different it already looks. That's what progress and slow measured progress, when you keep seeing the same thing over and over again, when you log in, you're like, yeah, it's the same. No, it's not the same. Sorry about the swinging. I do swing from one side of the deed to the other quite fast. Sometimes. Anyway, I just had a run-in with a troll. I just had an injury. I just did some bandages I just made some healing covers because some of the other ones failed. And I'm got some more cotton in my pocket, and usually keep healing covers in my backpack. I've remade some farmer salve, and that is a fat slash garlic application. That's why one of the reasons you can make garlic a priority when you're farming, to make more farmer salve. That increases your, speaking of skills, your natural, oh, it did, alchemy, natural substances, which is where you get your things like lime. And before we head off onto our adventure, I was able to, last week, I talked to somebody who wanted sheets, but I hadn't gotten cotton, so like some of our raw cotton is here. Mostly this is a dirt storage bin. I needed to get it filled into something else. The bulk storage bin, BSB. If you ever hear BSB, they're talking about these. They're the big boxes, and they have the one tip somebody was telling me: you put your bulky things in your crates because it's the numbers of like items. So my crate is going to max out at 150 items in total, regardless of how big or heavy something is. However, your BSB goes by total volume, so you put your lighter stuff in your BSBs, and when you have your lighter stuff in there, you can get more crap in there. I was just watching the video where I talked about BSB, and I didn't really explain what BSB is. If you hear somebody from Wurm say FSB, they're talking about the food storage bin. BSB, FSB, those are very, very common storage items. One thing that this cool server has that I don't know if we talked about, and it is a server that I had in the other server I've been playing on, toggle sorting. I can sort or unsort, and that means that by levels of 10, your bricks will be the same level. So like a sorted bin is going to have 2 slots for iron ore. Your unsorted bin, I'm not going to, well, I can do 1. Let's put 1 in here. So if I take my 1 item, that's 15, and my separate similar item, that's 23.94. Stick it together and they combine. If this was sorted, and that I can manipulate the size and so if I put it back, now it's going to sort back up into the teens instead of the 20s. So I kind of lowered one quality and raised the whole quality of the whole bin here. Certain things are more useful to have more quality levels separated out. Your basic supplies, like your rock shards, once you have good quality of that. Your bricks, your anything that is going to matter. My small nails probably don't matter. A lot of times I end up throwing nails into an unsorted bin. Depends on what kind of iron lumps I started with. Since we've talked, I believe we hadn't done any tailoring, or hardly any tailoring. So my tailoring is now 14. Cloth tailoring is 21. Leatherworking is 17. So one of the goals, and this could be something you would do early. However, it's kind of hard to do early because your lack of resources. So if I wanted to make, one of my goals is to make a leather tool belt, right? So leather tool belt means I have to have leather. Leather requires to have hides, requires to have high butchering score, requires to have butchering knife. Not really a requirement, but you get more skill out of butchering a horse or a seal or a crocodile or a beef, cow or bull. The higher butchering score, the more possibility you'll have of a higher quality hide. Higher quality hide means you're going to have higher quality leather. On this server, it goes back to the original Wurm rules. The server I was on just before this, had a requirement that your leather had to be higher quality for making and improving items. You need the hide to become leather with using ash. See, this is the game, the puzzle of Wurm. So you start with an animal that you're going to kill. You have to have a butchering knife to kill the animal to get the hide. Higher butchering skill, the better your hide possibilities are, the higher quality your hides are. You have to have lye to make the leather. I think I need to be disembarked for this. And I don't want to have that much. Where do I want to? I don't really want to. Let's see. Can I do this? To have lye, you need to have ash. To have ash, you have to have a charcoal pile. To have a charcoal pile, you have to have dirt and logs and kindling. So this whole game becomes a puzzle. I don't remember if I need 2 or something like that. Nope. I back up here. The benefit of a teeny tiny house like this is you do get the immediate area. Let's see. Create resources, leather. So I'm going to try with a 26 quality hide. The highest quality leather I'm going to get out of this is 26. I might get 26. Hey, look, I got 26. That sounds awesome. Try it again. It's going to increase my leather working skills a bit more, and try it again. As I said, try it again. So the puzzle of Wurm. What do you have to do to get things to make the game the way you want it? Let's try 2 of these. Nope. I walked away from it a little bit. So having horses / bulls and cows around is useful. They will get old. They will be of the age that it would be nice for them to pass on. Bring their electronic lives to good use. Anyway, you see the point. Right? So I got leather. And now I have one little leather that's a little bit better than the others. So, good. When you make leather items, a lot of times they are garbage and they make pieces, and so you end up with pieces. I take leather, so I have to look up tool. This is another puzzle. Tool belt needs hooks, which is a metal item you get from metal and iron lumps, and the iron lumps you get from iron ore, and then you have to use the small anvil. See how this is a puzzle game? To get a leather belt, and you need a leather belt, and you have to have a square piece of cloth, so you have to have some cloth making tailoring skills. So to make a tool belt, I need a leather belt. Well, a leather belt needs a needle and leather. So drop, place. I'm gonna put this back. So that I was gonna clue you in last week. I think I even said that in the video. Yes, so I'm gonna tag you in when we do the leather stuff. I did not. I didn't mean to do not. Some days are better than others to farm and to do other tasks, and that's sometimes I get so hung up in. Just I want to try something new. But see how low this quality leather. I have really crap skills, so they're going to be low, and it's going to take forever, and I'm going to have lots of fails. I'm starting to see slowly, surely, less fails on certain tasks that I do. Slowly, surely, this is a patience game. Not for everyone. Granted, I know several people who would never touch this game with a 10-foot pole. But the saddles. Speaking of saddles, to put a saddle on a horse, I can't just go over to X horse, this old fat horse. Say this is my favorite horse. I wanted the horse to live forever. I wanted to have a saddle on the horse. I look at the equipment and the equipment of the horse. I get the torso, I get the head. I'm working on a bridle, which is another thing, which means you don't have to have a rope to be able to lead the horse, and then ride the horse is easier and faster. But to put the saddle on, I need to have a torso, but to make the saddle, it takes a lot of pieces to make the saddle. But I can't even do that without this tool here called a branding iron. And the branding iron, it has to be hot, and then you take your branding iron and you go and you brand all your horses. This is I didn't mean for this to be a tutorial, but it is. I don't like playing a game in the fact that I'm going to do tutorial, because there's plenty of tutorials out there. Gamester for Life is the king, and he hasn't done it for like several years. He's got the tutorials. They're all like labeled. Sometimes they're a little bit wordy, but obviously if you listen to me for any time, you'll know that I am similar nature. But mine I label as gameplay and not tutorial, so it's probably less frustrating for people. Hopefully, that's my goal, to be less frustrating. To be not frustrating at all would be nice. I realize that's not a possibility. That could for sure happen. Anyway, it is winter. One other thing, tutorial-ish. You collect snowballs sometimes, maybe. Winter might be getting over. It's been winter for a while. I'm not seeing any snow. Usually there's a collect snow as another. Nope. And it might be because I'm on a road. Not sure. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? See, I know where I'm going. I'm going to Liera's house. We'll make it right before it gets dark, and then it'll be boring, and be like, yeah, I'm tired of working in the dark. Do you think I've known this before? I want to see if I can find a route. That's on my journal. I forget I have a journal. I was reminded that I can get karma by doing the missions. I forget about the missions. I usually close the mission progress, so I don't even think about them. You make certain items and give them to the avatars of the different gods and stuff, and they were saying that I needed to have more karma to have it show up on my body. But anyway, one of the tasks is to find a route. I'm going to see if I can do it. If I can do it, find route. Hell's Reach. No, I'm at Hell's Reach. No, I'm at Hell's Pinnacle. We're going to send. I've completed fully the first steps, earn the reward apprentice, and 1 hour sleep bonus. So one of the cool things about doing all the journal stuff is to get sleep bonus. Anyway, that's why we turned around. So I can do things like taming a creature, building a stone house. I've built several stone houses, but this is a rounded stone house. So apparently that doesn't not count towards your stone house wall. So apparently I need to make a different one. I did not create the forge or oven. My guildmate did. I don't tend to create small carts because small carts are kind of useless. But I will make one for sleep bonus. Anyway, Liera has told Zortz has told me that we are route found to Hell's Reach. No, I thought this was supposed to glow when I found a route. Maybe it did and I just didn't. I'm not sure. I was paying attention, but not enough. I don't think this looks any different than normally, though. But you just follow the little cat's eyes. The waystones are the ones on the end. I know the principle. I know the principle of highways. I've not done one myself, and I'm obviously following one. I obviously know how to follow one. One thing you want to do in Wurm, if you're doing a long-term thing like this, is you're gonna want to have a go straight key, so that you can stop and start just by hitting a key. Useful, very useful. There's a mushroom that I could pick up, but I'm not going to pick it up. It's so beautiful. Winter is beautiful, but in real life, there's real winter. This week is the really bad week. across a lot of the U.S. Could have been worse for us, I suppose. Lots of stuff was a result of that week, and I think we'll have some more fallout from really bad winter week. But it's very pretty. Real life winter, similar, but also much more frustrating, much more dangerous than warm winter. The other thing, I've been sitting there thinking, there's my tower guards from that guard tower. The one we passed by just has bricks left. If I sat there and did that and didn't do this other stuff, I would be able to be finished. Raspberry bushes. The bushes on the side makes it so that you don't have the trees in the way, so you can kind of see a little bit better on the highway. And Liera has a plan on how she wants the lights on the highway. I did look up the official Wurmpedia. Oops, hold on. I forgot to load that. I have a hen. Ooh, pretty horse again. I get so excited about pretty horses. I just got rid of some horses, some gray horses. I kind of do anything to get not gray horses. This might be the other horse. Okay. My halter rope will be a while before I'll be able to get a halter rope. That skill seems to be pretty high. Mountain bouncer, you'll have a buddy that looks like you. Ooh, some more hens, yay! This is called animal gathering. Called animal hoarding with Almonda. Welcome to the big animal gathering adventure. Ha ha ha. The last video we went and found the peat up that way, and then the spider. When the roads are peaceful and when there's monster mobs are less egregious, there's more possibility to see your docile animals, your cows, your horses, your chickens and stuff like that. It is pine season. This is the other reason I came up here. We have pine forests in the Hells Island. So we are going to quick get some pine nuts. I say quick, and we'll see how quick it is. Almonda says quick, and it doesn't actually mean quick. So I'm trying to do my shortcuts. That when I stand on the tree that are overaged. Almonda traditionally is a forester kind of character, so that's the thing Almonda looks forward to probably the most, more than the building of new houses. I get so much more excited. Is that a maple tree up there? A different tree. Let me go take a look. Hopefully real quickly. Now you got this little no, it's just a weird glitchy look at the same pine trees that there are over here. Overaged. Let's prune those down. You can see prune is shift 4, cut grass is shift 1, and actually harvest is shift F. But you can't see that with that one. That way I could use one hand to, whoops, if it says prune, it is overaged. If it's overaged, it will not give me harvest abilities until it prune does not have errors. Prune is one of the things that you get lots of errors on, but it does give you a good skill. Come on, tree. I spent too much time on the overage trees and I don't get as much harvested. 5, that's not very many. Or I could just decide that I'm not going to harvest off the overage trees for now. If you get close enough, it tells you it's harvestable. Once you get the higher skill, you don't have to be as close to know the same information. So you know which ones to go after quickly, easily, and which ones to wait. I need to make a bow and arrow. See, this would be a nice little ridgy area for a house if you wanted one that was not close to the water. Times that's helpful. You just make a well once you find out where the well is. Turns out, especially on a server this big, water access would be good to have close to your deed. Not essential. I'm on an island, so if I don't have water access, it kind of feels like an island fail. It's a big island, though. Maybe on some other servers' sizes, it would be a small continent. Here we go. I don't really want to spend all day on forestry, though. I wanted to get to the mine. I want to get to Liera's mine. See, I'm mining again. I try to watch that a little bit more. Anyway. I'll try to watch the clicking. I don't know, I like talking to myself. So that's why these videos are really nice. I like seeing progress. I like slow progress. I like changes and different things to do. I like moving around. I like having conversations when nobody is there. Somebody near me the other day said, I noticed you have lots of conversations without anybody else around. I'm like, yeah, I do. Why I like it? I don't know. And I make these funny voices, and I usually tell I'm in a good mood when I'm pretending to sing-ish, or something like singing. What was that? I saw something. Oh, a bull died. Okay, a bull died. Venerable, so he probably died of old age. I don't really care what he died of, unless it's a big monster that I need to be aware of. Just kind of keep an eye out for that. So back to our little mini lecture. There's another horse, but he's gray, so he's like the default horse color. We're gonna butcher this bull. I'll see if we get a hide out of him. And no hide. My beefs are decent. Got a good tail. Fat's not great. I have quite a few fats over there. One of the cool things about the healing covers is they tell you what you were made out of, and you get like this score. And the healing covers are different. I was talking about healing covers is that is thing I'm going to ignore is one of the healing cover items. Very all. I could sell it, but we're just gonna bury him, and then hopefully my alignment will stay pretty good. And we'll bury all the extra stuff. So when you bury all, you're burying all the other stuff. If you don't bury all, then you have all of a sudden shows up as if there's like meat on the ground and that kind of stuff. But like glands and bladders and things like that become healing covers, and if you mix them anyway. And so oops, I think we have a bear coming. We are gonna have a fight, guys. I know you guys love this fight. Well, maybe the bear. we'll make a fight. I think. Not intending to though. Not going for the fight. I'm going to go get some unless it's a champion bear. It looks kind of big. Maybe the champion bear or greenish bear. Bears are usually it's raging. Bears are usually okay to get. Obviously I'm still kind of weak enough. I've had 14 fighting skill. I still haven't gotten any cool weapons. But I haven't really pursued that too heavily. Yeah. I'm gonna try fighting him on my own. We'll see. He's raging, so we'll see how I'll save the local area of this raging bear. And if he becomes a problem, like I get hit really hard, really quickly, I got a good swipe at him. Now it was my shield. We're good. If I lower attack, maybe I have enough skill to do a fancy attack. Nope. We'll get him before I die. I hope. Is the hope. He's getting close to being. He's bleeding. I am hitting him on low and doing all the fancy knocking his hands and all that stuff. Yeah, silencer. Definitely a good thing to get skills. This one does not usually have a lot of. Let's see. What am I looking for? Butchering knife. Butcher the bear. This is a little bit gross if you haven't seen it already. I don't think we've done this one on Emerald Expanse before. Bear meat. I'm gonna leave. Okay, let's take the 40 and we'll take the 30. The tooth is pretty low. There's plenty of teeth back there. Let's take the fur. I don't remember how much fur we have and don't have. The shovel I can do from the Berry All. And we get to. Oh, those were single hits. Okay. Well, alright. The prevailing wisdom is to find both your cottons and put them together. No, the prevailing wisdom. Don't pick seeds, please. I almost did. Is to first aid with your cotton or like your sheets and clothes and that kind of stuff first. I don't know, foot rags, clothes, something like that. And then you do your healing covers. Let me get my sleep bonus on. I probably could have done that while I was fighting him. I have a good couple hours on my sleep bonus now. But one of those hours was because I had that cool journal thing. The other thing we didn't talk about, and this is more tutorial-ish, this video ended up being a lot more tutorial-like than some, is the medium wounds versus, like that's a medium bite, right? And so medium wound, if I get hit with a medium wound and I do not get it dealt with, it will, there's like levels. If it's a severe wound, it for sure gets worse with time. If it's a light wound, it for sure gets better with time. Like this 5 wound and this 3 wound will be better enough on their own. Very light. Bandage takes the main, like this is 15 and now it's 7. If I was worried that this was not going to work very well, and if I kept that tooth from the previous one or wanted to make different healing covers, I could do this. Well, I do the salve. Yeah. Okay, I can't remember. The salve is different. I might have to do salve or do cotton. It might replace the cotton and not the healing cover. But if you have a severe wound, it would get worse with time. This one will eventually, with time, go away. The best thing in terms of healing is to not get hit in the first place. But I thought I would chance it. Not go to the guard tower. He was right there though. If it was that troll I encountered earlier, I would definitely be going to the guard tower, because the troll was hit me a couple times, and they were medium, and it was pretty. It would have been a pretty few hits, like not being on one hit, but 2 hit. What's that? Looks like there's another corpse. Corpse of a hen. Where's that corpse? We're talking about corpses, and sometimes winter is easy to find stuff. Oh, there's an egg. Somebody's trying to hit me. Okay. Come on. Is that why there was a corpse of... Are you coming? Yeah, he's coming. This might kill us. We're gonna try not to let it kill us. Are you coming? Yep, he's coming. The guys in chat, I don't think I've had a forest spider myself before. But they were not super excited about running into these guys. So in the local, help! Guard towers to the rescue. Where did he go? Is he still back there? He's right there. Now, it seems like there's like a whole bunch of these that supply, but I think it only really usually draws 2 at a time. So if I go help again, you have to give it a little bit of time. Then I can get more than 2. Yeah? They're a little bit... It's taking him a while to die. For a tiny little spider. Do we have more than 2? Yep, we do. Come on, spider. Much more aesthetically pleasing. Oh. Oh yeah, they gotta butcher him. They did say it was like a fog spider. Probably why the corpse looks like a pile of fog water. And it's just meat. But my butchering's up to 30. So less failure at butchering. More potential for hides and stuff. I'll bury him too. Apparently it depends on... I don't go get that egg or that corpse of that. And, I think you're a gray horse. I'm losing light. We'll get this hen though. This live hen. We don't remember what rope I'm on, but we will lead. Not that rope. That must be the rope I had the other hen on. Lead. I like eggs and hens. Last rope. Huh. I don't think I have 4 things together. Do I? 1, 2, 3. Thought I only had 3. I would think the last rope would be the 4th thing I'm high at the same time. Maybe it's more than 2. I don't know. Me and my gaggle of hens are coming to go get some silver in the mine. The reason I didn't do the silver part in this video yet is because you saw me mining in the last time. I don't know. We could have skipped a lot of this. But some of the cool part about Wurm is the traveling. I wanted a travel video. From Hell's Pinnacle, we are going to Hell's Reach, which is at the other side of this guard tower. Liera is foe. She's not on right now. I'm going to walk through her deed to her mine if it lets me. And then we will go get some gold or silver. There's some kind of animal sitting out in front of Liera's house. More than one kind of animal. Well, that's her cart, it looks like. No? Aged horse. Alert unicorn. Back to Liera's house, and she's got her second level coming. She's much more of a castle. This is a very common Wurm technique, is to make the 2 levels of these little sheds and then make a fence. There, I made the route. Did it actually? Few links. What's that mean? What did I just do? I arrived at my destination, it says. Maybe, I don't know. View protection? Nah, I don't really want to look at the protection. Don't find the route. Stop. Just stop. That's the protection, so it tells you what part of the stop. Okay, stop doing. Hi, Liera, Steed, Willow, and Chestnut, and I think somewhere she had some maple. What were those? Lemon trees. So, 2 layers. Think she wouldn't mind if I looked around. It is getting dark. She has a horse with a. She's got a nice ship, Medusa. I do and I don't. I want to look, but I don't want to like walk around the house and stuff. Beautiful though. Look at the architecture. You have a house, but you have stairs going up above where we're sitting. More storage, different kind of storage. The Yule goat. Forge area. Oh, beautiful. Theirs is always very aesthetically pleasing. Everything's very aesthetically pleasing, and I'm haphazard. See, she's got the Blood Bay. Let's see if it lets me in. Oh. I'm gonna have to ask. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Must be her deed only or her only. Well. Oh well. I just keep missing her. There's a lot of wind sound. The wind sound usually comes when you have lots of rock exposed. And this whole area where there's not trees, be all rock. Of course, from experience, I know that I have the sounds muted for you guys, so you won't hear it. Anyway, this is the second didn't work attempt. Maybe I should do this when she's here. This will be gorgeous when it gets done, though. There's the wagon. Pretty wagon. You can put more horses on it. You can put more stuff in it. Willow trees. I'm gonna take a sprout. I don't think she'll get mad about this. Pick a sprout from the willow tree. Well, I don't take a lot. She's got a sand pit. Yeah. It's kind of pretty over here. Anyway, that was strike 2. And it's getting dark. And flip fudge, we did not take a picture. I might have to go back through the video and see if I can get a picture because it's dark. It's pretty. Pretty and dark. There's a hellhound. And an angry crocodile. I could get another hide if I get the angry crocodile. How about we trade? Stop leading this in. Pick the rope that leads this. I'm gonna take your horse. Sorry. Why, hellhound, crocodile? I'm not dealing with you right now. Huh. Well, shucks. Very pretty still. In a different way. Let's see. So, we're on Emerald Expanse. We're looking again at Liera's deed. We were gonna see if we could get help ourselves with the mine. Apparently, that will come later with permissions. We've got a couple pretty yellow horses, so I don't really need because I already got rid of some horses. We talked about the more things that you would need to know or want to know about Wurm. I assume this is mostly a background video for your entertainment, my entertainment, usually my entertainment more than yours. There's something up on the mountain there. I can barely see it, but I can see it. Another Liera's, another strikeout on silver for my statuette. But it's how it goes sometimes, you know. I do that a lot. Anyway, I don't know. Might redo this video? Probably won't. Sometimes I do. Done that before. You guys have a great day, and this has been Emerald Expanse, Wurm Unilmited, Almonda speaking. Come have fun in the games that you like to play. I had a saying, but it's not really that much of a saying. You guys have a great day. Play the games you want to play, even if it's boring old Wurm like this. Have a lot of fun. Talk to you later.